Hello everyone, Manithral here, and welcome to the weekly update video for RS3. Now this week is a patch week, so that is something that's, actually not too surprising in light of the recent events going on in the world, so don't be too surprised with that. But we do have some news next week on March 23rd, and this will last until May 3rd. Yak Track is returning, so do keep that in mind. And then the following week we have, you guessed it, archaeology. Now the only thing is, if you ask me, this should have been postponed till a little bit after archaeology, because people are going to want to do Yak Track, people are going to want to do archaeology, so it's kind of a little, this is kind of stuff that you're trying to avoid with releasing the double XP week, I don't want to say week now, double XP week during that time. But that is what is going on. There is another archaeology stream video up. I will be going over archaeology from what we know of currently, shortly before it does get released. This way I have all the most current information. So do expect that video out the weekend before archaeology comes out. I'll post it probably Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, one of those 3 days. That will be out. Ottoman sale is have you checked it out recently? Rumor has it there's a sale going on. And Saturday, March 21st at 1300 UTC, game time is a featured stream with Wazi. There is no actual stream from Jackets because currently they are shut down. At least in the office, for the coronavirus, to make sure all their staff stays healthy and well, but they are working from home and communicating that way. So essentially, they're still working, but yes, they do have a way about it. Then it says there is server issues, and they say we believe the server issues that were affecting a small number of players over the weekend now have been fixed. Thanks for your patience. And one thing I do want to mention on this, if Jackets actually sees this video, is do the server maintenance. It's been twice now in a row that they have posted about how they're going to be doing server maintenance. They're going to be shut down for a little bit, and each time it's been canceled. You guys got to do the server maintenance before archaeology, plain and simple. That's why you don't want to postpone that, because in case of emergencies or a pandemic like coronavirus, it's kind of a big deal. But now we'll go into the patch notes. So, quality of life improvements. Previously, the Birth Orbital Path books were hidden from experienced players at least 250 total level, but the achievements in these paths, hidden paths, could still be completed. These path books are now visible to all players, but Turiel's new player paths in Birthorpe are now marked as complete if the player is experienced or has turned off guidance system hints. You can toggle guidance system hints, including contextual tutorial pop-ups, in your settings, gameplay, general, optional interfaces. So if you're leveling a new alt and aren't interested in the tutorial achievements, you can simply flag them as complete. Updated UI assets and Maui's Hunt for the Memories puzzle in the Ninja Saga. Restrictions for experienced users have been relaxed. Guidance system hints are now automatically turned off if you choose. I have played very recently after character creation. Players are now considered experienced at total level 100, down from 250. Upon reaching total level 100, the Birthorpe FTUE will be marked as complete. Turning off guidance system hints will now clear the FTUE path if selected. The description for the guidance system hints toggle has been changed to receive small tutorials and tips while playing if disabled. The Birthorpe tutorial is treated as complete. Adjusted how daily challenges interact with new players. Since basic challenges are now generated for new users, a player could progress a challenge without first completing the daily challenge interface tutorial. To fix this, progressing a daily challenge now counts as completing the daily challenge interface tutorial. The description for the challenge accepted achievement has been updated accordingly. Since basic challenges are now generated for new users, the daily challenge path is now immediately available instead of being unlocked by talking to Farah or completing the Birthorpe tutorial. Removed a "You are already in Birthorpe / Tavily area" message, which appeared when tracking a basic daily challenge in this area. Corrected an issue where blank slot could be left behind in the activity tracker when handling in a track challenge. Mobile updated the checkbox style when selecting which skill to use on a lamp on mobile. To be consistent with other interfaces. Updated checkbox style with audio settings interface on mobile to be consistent. And updated the checkbox for the room metrics drop logs on mobile to be consistent. Other vulnerability bombs will now refresh the effects timer when thrown at or in range of an affected NPC. Manithral's cleanse radius during the Solok encounter has been increased by 1 tile. It is no longer possible to complete the solo achievement fist contact in a group. We have redefined the term solo instance to indicate an instance where the maximum number of players is 1, rather than an instance with only 1 player in it. Updated the Lumbridge path to stop referring to the Lumbridge Market Bank chest as the Combat Academy Bank chest. You can no longer reclaim the higher level members version of the Star Fury cape in free to play. The Ninja team spied a rogue set of 8 pixels in the seed-aside interface that were separated boxes further from each other. Then on the drop cleaner interface, the seed-aside is not consistent with the other interfaces. The ninjas turned these pixels in at the Port Sarum jail. It's odd. Removed the force walk tile near the sheep field north of Lumbridge. Players can now make inferior locator with Divine Hurt patch. The cost of charging engrams will now correctly cap after proceeding 3 times. Players who choose the pacifist route and allow Ariane to defeat Magic Stick without damaging the troll themselves will now still complete the Birthorpe introductory path. The recommended unlocked Ancient Curses achievement no longer appears as blank in the activity tracker if selected from the achievement path window. The Adrenaline Urn will now be removed from the buff bar once it has been banked. And bug fixes? They fix an issue that could cause Big Game Hunter to detect detection zones to not be displayed in the correct color. They fixed room metrics issue on mobile that was preventing users from being able to toggle stack value off. Fix an issue where Maui's hunt for the memories puzzle relied on mouse events that were therefore unplayable on mobile. Miscellaneous smashing relics fixes. Fix a bug that allowed players to claim fully repaired lucky chaotic items from Diego's item retrieval. The items will now be retrieved in the broken state. Fix an issue that prevented various pieces of dyed malevolent armor from being equipped using the action bar. And fix an issue which allowed players to bypass the cooldown on adrenaline potions. So that's it for this week. Keep in mind, next week we got Yak Track, and then we have Archaeology coming up. So absolutely a fantastic end to the month. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later guys.